We understand that this must be disappointing, but it's important that we keep our marketplace safe for everyone. Hello everybody, welcome back to the cabin. Welcome back to Commonwealth Flipper. I've got two great topics that I want to talk. Well, technically they're great topics, but they're not great outcomes, I guess is what I should say. We're going to talk about one of them really quick, but then there's another one. eBay, I had a sale, crazy good sale, and eBay canceled the sale. And I want to explain to you why they canceled the sale and kind of get your feedback a little bit on something like this if it's ever happened to you. It has happened to me before, and for exactly this reason. I'm going to talk about it, but it really hurts when it's over $1,000 sale. But before we do that, and we also have a ton of great sales today, and a couple of, well, I don't know if we're going to announce them or not. We'll see. I have a lot of great announcements that I'm so excited about. Thanks to this core audience right here on the Flipper channel, things have started to happen, and I'm just excited. I can't barely keep my mouth shut, but I'm going to do my best. But we have some minor announcements, too, that you'll be seeing over the coming days and weeks. But enough about that. Let's talk about these boots really quick and a ton of awesome sales. All right, here it is. This is a return I got. So I had three. I always say it happens in threes. If you remember the last show, I think it was the last show, I talked about a return that I never talked about on the show before, and it was over a phone. That one right there. And then I had this return that I was thinking was probably going to come back, and it did come back. And then another return that I was wondering if it would come back or not, or if they were just fishing, or if they were scamming or something. And I am going to talk about that one. Well, yeah, probably I'm going to talk about that one tomorrow. So we'll just talk about this. They always come in threes, you know, knock on wood. I hadn't had one for like 3 months, then I got 3. And then I hadn't had one for a month, and then I got 3. Well, sort of. Technically, I really only got 2, and we'll talk about that tomorrow. Some of you probably remember me picking those up. I didn't get as much as I thought I would because there was a little bit of damage. I was thinking I'd get around 40, 50 bucks for them. I got 30 for them, paid 5, so I still made a pretty decent amount of money. But these got returned to me, and the reason that the buyer returned them, it was all the way, I think, in like Seattle or something, which makes sense for rain boots, I suppose, or North Dakota. I think that's where it was, North Dakota. And they sent them back, and they said, I normally wear a 9.5, but I thought I would get these because a size 10 probably would fit okay, but I really feel like they fit more like a 10.5, so I'm sending them back. I'm like, oh, geez. Well, you know, you ordered a half size off, and, you know, it is what it is. They're rubber boots, you know, you kind of got to go up, you know, wear an extra pair of socks, you know. But whatever, I do free returns. I took the return back, and it is what it is. These will sell really, really quickly. And, you know, an item doesn't fit isn't like you didn't describe these right. This kind of stuff happens. You kind of got to write this off, in my opinion, from time to time, as long as you don't get too many returns. And we haven't had too many this year. We are going to do a giveaway later, probably in the eBay cave, for that last sale that we had over there on the Picker channel. I don't want to knock anything over here. This is a dopey rubber-faced doll. That's the tape gun giveaway over there on the garage sale of a lifetime. Let's see if he stands up there. There you go. Well, I'll let you take a look. This is gunned Dopey. This is not from the Commonwealth Grandpa sale, although he did get us a bunch of rubber-faced dolls, which I think there's one right there. That's not one he got us either. There's a rubber-faced doll. Got another rubber-faced Pinocchio right there. These things are really good money. This one sold for $40 plus shipping. That's a pretty nice one. And I think I ended up paying like $2, $3. This is from a sale that got backlogged that I never did put out a video for. I'm going to have to find that. Maybe after I run out of garage sale videos in the dead of winter, we'll put that one out. Speaking of the giveaway, hang around a little bit later in the video. And if you go over to the Picker channel, you might already know this. I suppose you already do. If you're watching the Flipper channel, 99% chance you already watched the Picker channel. So if you entered over there for the tape gun giveaway on that video, you're going to get a chance. Well, I'll announce the winner. How's that? Hang around for 3 or 4 more sales, and I will tell you about the $1,000 sale that eBay canceled. But before we do that, a couple more sales. This was a lot my wife put together. I don't know. Maybe we should have taken them to the booth and tried to sell them for $2, $3 a piece. But she's like, yeah, we already got pictures. Let's just put them together in a collage. I'm not sure what app she uses for the collage, but maybe I should have asked her. These she just put together. She's like, yeah, we'll just get rid of them, $10 plus shipping. and they sold really, really quickly. Part of the motherload sale, these were the worst of the worst that wouldn't sell on their own, and then we took some to the booth too, but we probably should have taken these. $8 profit, $619. People asked about that date. They're like, why didn't you talk about the history? So I'll just tell you what it is. That King James is an interesting character for many, many different reasons. But that is when the King James Bible was first published. Next one up is from the High on the Hog sale, which was an awesome sale. And I still haven't even listed any of those parts, which we're going to do really well on. Those Harley parts. But here, well, those aren't the boots. Those are the boots I haven't listed. They're the boots. I'm just going to show you the boots up here. I'll go up and get them later. Up there, those are the Harley boots right there. Those actually don't have tremendous value, believe it or not. The shorter ones are actually a little bit better, but those still sold for $40 plus shipping. So right there, no, I take it back. They sold for $50 plus shipping, $42 profit on those 207 out of 170. So we are in the profit, and I haven't even touched any of those parts and still have a ton of stuff left to sell, including both of those belt buckles on there as well. We've been selling a bunch of these Callaway bucket hats, and this one sold for $30 plus shipping, and it is on its way to South Africa. There's a lot of great golfers that come from South Africa. I want to say, I'm going to mess this up, but I want to say Nick Price for sure. Ernie Els. I'm sure there's a few more. So, at any rate, that is pretty cool right there. $30 plus shipping headed off to South Africa. One more, and then we will talk about the canceled order, because it kind of applies to this right here. So some of y'all are going to think I'm nuts, and I got a little negative feedback the other day. I've done videos about how black diamonds aren't worth anything, okay? And they're really not. But I will tell you that sealed black diamonds do have some value, and it seems to be increasing. Still not amazing. And this one has, you see, it's got the home video tag on it, but it has, see that little cut right there? I would have put more on it if it wasn't for that. This one, I know, some people are going to yell at me to say it's a rare black diamond, but as far as black diamonds go, it's a pretty rare one. You can find Disney sealed Lady and the Tramps, but look at that cover, and if you go to look up that cover, it's very similar to the other cover, but it's harder. The other one has, I think, the tramp, they're looking up. Instead of looking into each other's eyes, they're eating that bowl of spaghetti, so... Anyway, that one actually has a little bit of value, and it sold very quickly at $25 plus shipping. So happy about that sale, and that one did come from the once-in-a-lifetime garage sale. All right, I'm going to read to you what eBay sent me about this order and tell you what the order is. But really quick, a quick thank you to an anonymous viewer who sent me a brand new Titleist hat, which is awesome. Now, they requested that I not mention their name, and the reason that they did is because they know that when I get a new one, I'll send the old ones off signed to somebody on YouTube doing a fundraiser. And that's exactly what we just did, actually. So I'm not a big believer in karma. Sorry, y'all. I know everybody out there is. But I will say this, that in a former incarnation, I was an AP history teacher, and this kind of stuff never happened to me in that profession. So I'm very happy that people just send me Titleist hats, and I'm so pleased to be able to send them on for whatever good cause. And I will tell you about that good cause here pretty quick. Pretty excited about that. Actually, I'm just going to tell you right now. Just pay attention to Noelle's channel, Farm Girl Scavenger, and she'll be running some kind of an auction or something to raise some money for a particular cause. So, at any rate, without further ado, let me read this. Sorry, Noelle, if I jumped the gun over there. And no, she's not the one who sent me the hat. That was a total coincidence, so amazing. All right. Dear Commonwealth Picker, we wanted to let you know that a recent order for the listing below was canceled. There's Pepper. I better let her in. How did I know it was Pepper? It's always Pepper. She always wants in here. Blue Ridge Mama must have left. I can tell you something else about Blue Ridge Mama. This is funny, too. I get distracted easily. Can you tell? This is why I was a terrible student and I was an okay teacher. Anyway, here we go. It was canceled because of an issue with the buyer's account. Indiana Jones Temple of Doom VHS black back cover, new sealed with watermark. Okay, that's my title, which I got to do a video about titles, but that's totally a different topic. We'll do one soon. We understand that this must be disappointing, but it's important that we keep our marketplace safe for everyone. Here's what happened. All bids or orders from, they gave the name of the account, have been canceled, and any associated fee has been credited to your account. Here's what you should do. don't complete the sale or ship the item, which is easy because they actually never paid for it. They just bought it, which turned out to be a good thing. Don't communicate any further with blank, especially if they get in touch with you outside of eBay. If so-and-so requests payment or refund, don't send any money without contacting eBay first. If payment was processed, a refund has not been issued. If you've already sent the item, contact the shipper to find out if you can stop delivery, and then they go on and on and on and on and tell you if your listing has ended, you can relist your item, which is great, except for I think they took the pictures. It's not going to retake the pictures. But this has happened to me before. Essentially what usually happens in these cases, and you can tell me if you've had another experience, is there's a couple things. Because this was I'm pretty adept at trying to figure out if the buyer's a legit buyer or not. You can go to their store, you can see what they have for sale, you can see feedback given to them, you can see the track record, how many purchases, where it's going. There's all kinds of telltale signs that can give me a pretty good idea. Now, there was a few suspicious things here, but there was a lot of things that were very right about this. And the reason I think what has happened here is somebody else was using this person's account. That's what I think has happened, because there was so much right about this that somebody was impersonating this person on their account. Either that or a legitimate account has made an accusation that somebody was impersonating their account in order to get out of these purchases without getting dinged. But it seems a little crazy to go through all that trouble. So you tell me if you've ever got one of these notices before, what kind of purchase it was. I will just tell you straight up, I'm not trying to hide anything with this VHS stuff. I realize a lot of it is confusing. A lot of it is, you could call it shady if you want to. You can call it fake, money laundering, whatever. And a lot of it is. But there is a legitimate rising market for sealed VHS of a certain type. And think of it as baseball cards. Rookies are going to have far more value. Rarity is going to have far more value. And you can tell when you do your research. So I'm not going to tell you every sealed VHS is worth money. It's not. I mean, look at this. This is Stone Cold Steve Austin, a wrestler with some of the greatest following of all time. He's got tons of stuff. His t-shirts are worth crazy money. But that sealed VHS isn't worth much at all. I can't even sell it. So it'll give you an idea. Some things have a greater value than others. But this is the wild, wild west on sealed VHS right now. If you're not willing to take a chance, and if you're not willing to gamble a little bit here, it's not the market for a lot of people. Hey, Pepper, how you doing, girl? You gonna help me pull orders today, huh? Your day is over. You were living it up on Halloween, weren't you? All right, let's go get this one back here. This is, I'm so glad it's gone. So glad. I don't think it's a viewer, but it did sell. And I'm so happy. This last of the Pioneer Woman Mercantile 2019 sold, along with these three right here. And so see if I can grab all that without breaking it. $25 plus shipping, and we're making a little bit of money. We got these super duper cheap, like 90% off, so I'm pretty happy about that. And it is not going to go back up in the attic. It finally got sold. I grabbed these two out of a tub because it was going to take me forever to dig through it and find the right sizes. Large and an XL, what they call a cadet size, which has to do with the palm size, not just the fingers, because you want your golf club to fit really, really tightly. So anyway, long story short, not making much money, but they did sell. $12.95 plus shipping, $12.95 plus shipping. And this is going to be an easy one here. So I thought maybe it'd fit in here, but you got to fold it over. So it's not going to fit in that one. It's going to have to fit in the bigger one, which I'm glad I still have some left over from the last time we used the store coupon. And I'm glad I got these, because these I've done pretty well on. Finding pretty good use for these. So anyway, I want to thank Kevin, Deer Run Depot, for getting a copy of the plans to build the Commonwealth shipping table. I really do appreciate that, and I'm so flattered to see pictures of people finally having these built and using them out there and loving them. So thank y'all so much. If you've built one and you're on Instagram, head over to Instagram, send me a picture over there, tag me in it, post it, tag me in it, and I'll reshare it on my Instagram. I hear Pepper again. Sold in Enaman here. These are getting low. I think we're opening the last box here pretty quick. And of course we do have these that will go, slowly over the years probably, but they'll mostly stay in here. Sandy got one. Sandy, thank you so much. I didn't see a message on the purchase, but I just wanted to say thank you. And we hope this guy gets things moving for you. I just looked at my list and I have 2 more sealed VHS, one of which I'm really sad is headed out of here. One's a $100 one and one's a $40 one. But I'm going to show you those inside because I decided to store those inside because of Pepper. Because my media is low over there and sometimes she gets up around stuff and I don't want her to claw anything and make a hole or something. Not that Pepper would do that. That would be something Boots would do, but Pepper's a sweet cat. This is going to Clint, the Pepsi cart guy. I think that's right. This one right here, and you'll see the Old Time Gospel Hour thing there. And these 2 right here. I've sold these 3 or 4 times in the past. I see them all the time. The price has gone down on them. I used to sell this copy right here of these 2 for like 40 bucks. This time I have all of it headed out of here to Clint in a bundle here for 40 bucks right there. Thanks so much. Here is a bolo. Actually, I've been hearing more and more about it lately. I've been selling this stuff for a while, but I know Kayla, homeschooling picker, loves to sell this stuff too. I just haven't found it very much often, and this came from a great sale the other day. I'll put it up here, and you've probably seen it on the Picker channel, but I paid 5 bucks for this. And it sold for $89 plus shipping, and I got to read you the comment here. It's not to a viewer. I think we only had a couple of viewer sales today out of, 20-something. So this one's not to a viewer, but it is definitely to what I think anyways. Not necessarily a drop shipper, but a re-shipper. I'll explain what I mean. All right, because of the name on here, because of where it's going, I just have my suspicions. I'm not going to get into detail here, but it says, please place the box in another box before you ship it. Do not tape the original box and ship it. So I got that. It's, I can't imagine people would do that, right? I suppose you could put it in like a big padded envelope or something. But from where it's going and just a few other things, I can pretty much tell this is going to end up overseas. So it gets bought here instead of going through global shipping. Somebody buys it, maybe somebody who has a marketplace somewhere else, and they sell things, and they're essentially a drop shipper. And so that's what's going to happen here. This is going to get sent over to the Far East is where it's going to end up. I'm 99.9% sure, because sometimes I'll sell stuff like this and it'll go to the Far East. Great sale. I was tempted to list it right at 100 bucks, and I'm like, it'll probably wait too long, and this thing's in great shape. It's sealed, brand new. So this thing is going to sell quick if I put it out there at about 90, and that's what happened. All right, you see why I can't have you in here? You can't be touching the merchandise here. People are allergic to cats. Come on, you gotta get down. I guess you're not touching anything, are you? Okay, what do we got here? Guitar Hero. Let me see if I can find it. Y'all probably looking at it right here. Smash Hits. There it is. $18.50. Not all Guitar Hero stuff's worth a bunch, but this one's not bad. $18.50 for that one, plus shipping. All right, I got a homeschool hustler and a little puppy dog. How you doing? Hey, Turner, we're doing a Christmas tree this year, inside and out. Remember last year you told people, send us some ornaments, and we did, and we filled that tree up. Mm-hmm. So this year, if y'all want to send ornaments, we'll fill the inside the eBay cave Christmas tree up. What do you think, Sophie? Think you should be an ornament, huh? All right. Hey, we have some sales right here, buddy. Thomas, yeah. Anyway, Thomas and Friends here. This came from a sale, Turner, that was called Treated Like Trash. The stuff at this sale was really not taken care of at all. And I was happy. I got this dirt cheap. It sold for $30 plus shipping because it's new in the package. So even though I literally pulled it out of just a pile of trash. Speaking of, Carol sent us a really nice message. And most of the letter was about how she appreciated how neat things are in here. Because it tells her that we take care of things. And we do, don't we? Sometimes. Huh? So what's this guy right here?
Chick Hicks.
Chick Hicks, your favorite car, right?
No? I just like him.
No, you told me he was your favorite.
The King.
Kachiga. The King's your favorite?
Yeah.
Even more favorite than Lightning McQueen?
Yeah, now he
Yeah.
is.
The King is the King. Do you know who the real King is? You know who played the King in there? You ever heard of Richard Petty?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, at any rate, these are a couple good sales. $30 plus shipping, $10 plus shipping on that one. Definitely enough for you to do what?
Save $1, spend $1, and donate $1. Bye.
All right, announcement here, tape gun winner. And send me a message on this video under this name, and then I'm going to have you go over to your oh, what am I doing here? Go over to my email, if you don't mind, commonwealthpicker@gmail.com. Or since there's like 50 emails that come in every 5 seconds on that one, go to Instagram if you have it. That would be preferable. So, by the way, I'm sorry if you're a George the Animal Steel fan, but the turnbuckles out there were getting scared. So, seriously though, it was cold, and I didn't want to turn the heater on out there because it screws up the audio. Warren Howrath, Hawarth. You have won the first of the 2 tape guns. I'll see if I can remember to do the second one on tomorrow's show. And congratulations. So, thanks so much. I don't think I've ever seen you comment before, or at least I don't remember the name. So, at any rate, if you do often, thank you. I appreciate it. This one I'm sad to see go. So, there's something to this VHS thing because I love this stuff and I don't want to let it go. I probably should be grading this stuff out, but I just don't do that stuff. I don't know. Anyway, let collectors do that, right? They'll make money on me and just pass it on. So this is an iconic cover. I love it. It's not the best Roger Rabbit, okay? Not at all, but it's still cool. $40 plus shipping on this one. It is in excellent, excellent condition. It does not have any watermarks on it. However, it does have the seal here, and it does have the hologram there. So, you know, it is what it is. Great condition, though. And this one right here is great cover. I think my all-time favorite, you tell me your all-time favorite movie covers. My all-time favorite is the Ghostbuster one. I just love it. I might just keep that one. I don't know. It's just cool. I love it. All these high-price sales. It's like not watching Commonwealth Picker here. Here's a Commonwealth Picker sale. An audio cassette, like adapter thing, you know, for CDs and stuff. Talk about old technology. $7.50. When in doubt, part it out, right? Here you go. Rambo. This one I had to kind of make up a price. This one's not out there. This cartoon I don't think is out there. Maybe one used. But the other cartoons in this series, I think there's 4 of them, sell used for like 20 bucks. And I'm like, okay, this one's sealed. Does have holograms, but from a strange company. So, IVE. I don't know if you can see them right there or not. And no seal on the bottom. But, you know, that's how you get those holograms. You know they're not resealed. Unless they're also getting a hologram stamp and all that stuff. Or not hologram, but the what do you call them? Watermarks. There you go. So, this one's sold for $100 plus shipping. 100 bucks. Hey, Reagan's got a sale out of the CommonwealthPicker.com store. What you got?
We got Terry Ann.
Terry Ann got a couple of We Get Things Moving stickers, didn't she?
You got 2.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yep.
Nice.
Alright guys, bye. And don't forget to get your sticker at CommonwealthPicker.com.
Really quick thank you to Scott over there. buymeacoffee.com/Commonwealth. 5 Buy Me a Coffees, 5 pieces of the shed. And we'll put your name in the book. And we'll definitely put your name on that big list that we make when we have that new building, whenever we get there. Well, you know, I'm hoping it'll be completed within, you know, 6 months to a year done. I'm not sure what it's going to be exactly yet, but thank you. And thank you to everybody who's used that American Bubble Boy link. I could see sales are ramping up because people are buying from that link like crazy lately. And I really appreciate it. Joel appreciates it. Don't buy it. You know, I hate to ask you to do something that you wouldn't normally do anyways, but if you get bubble wrap from somewhere else and you run out, give it a shot. I think you'll like how quickly it gets delivered, the quality of it, how easy it is to tear it. I used to hate that other stuff I used to use. So anyway, thank y'all very much, and we can't wait to see you next time.
Alright guys, we're back with some Commonwealth comedy, and today's joke is, if April showers bring May flowers, what do May flowers bring? Pilgrims. Alright guys, bye.